challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Takes a trip. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. With the life gap opening up. Perfect. Takes the round without getting touched. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes for the jump in to start the round. They both hits him with a stopping block. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Nice parry. Not a perfect parry, but I'll take it. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Side switch in the corner. How can they steal this win in such a precarious situation? It's a good KO. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. Player 2 is almost dead but can KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Grabs them with the embrace. Player 2 got completely shut out that round. Can they make a comeback? Gets back into the corner with pressure building. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Nice counter. Scrapping from super art. Zones with the fireball. Checks with a medium kick. G-right kick for a mix-up. Gets out of it, brushes that off, and keeps going. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Opts to create space to start. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Oh, they took the bait. Player 2, nothing stops this train. Oh, the throw connects. Oh, this drops them. With super arts into play. Plus anti-air. Crowns them from above. This flatlines them. Player 1.
Fighting round. Online. Custom rule. Comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Beginning.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Perfect air to air. They're on the lookout for jump-ins. Good anti-air. Good job blocking the jump-in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Can they convert this punish counter opportunity into something? Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. The jump-in is denied. Very solid corner switch. Holds out with the block. Taking stock. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Burnout activates. Rejects the air attempt. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Denies the jump in. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Shoryuken? Still scrapping for control of the space. Drops him with a Shoryu. Uses the target combo as a filler. Showing some real tenacity. What a reaction to go air to air. Here we go. Nice parry. Closes with the throw. Hitting him with the smart stuff.
Ken wins.
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Whoa, hold on.
Not so fast.
Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Taking stock. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Hold your breath. They can't squander this punish counter tank. KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Nails the anti-air. The next round is beginning. Hits them with a stop and block. Blocks the overhead. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. This is a turn that ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill or not. Taking no prisoners. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Was looking for that jump attack. Sticks the jump in. Goes for the fireball. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. The impact gets blocked. Drive impact is blocked, but takes a bite out of the drive gauge to apply some pressure. That drive impact is blocked. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit KO? Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Holds out with the block. Decides to meet them in the air. Medium kick hits. The impact doesn't do anything. Uses the impact to shave off some of their drive gauge. Ooh, hits them with a stop and block. Uses the target combo as a filler. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Jumps in. A quick breather. KO! Player 2 brings it home. Let's...
Comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Goes air to air to deny them a chance. Well-timed command throw there. Charges in with authority. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. The drive impact. Had the radar up and running. Throws them to negate the block. Knockdown. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Burnout is triggered. Very solid corner switch. The load doesn't connect. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Did well to get the buff in there. Decides to meet them in the air. Big counter. Brushes that off and keeps going. This is gonna be bad news. It's back with the drive impact on the recovery. This punish counter presents a huge chance. Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with the chance to score big here. Both fighters planning something? Just goes for it at this range. Player 1 will need to use charges forward. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. This can lead to some big damage. Turning them inside out and jump in there. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Fight with all!
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Perfect air to air. Well-timed command throw there. Player 2 with the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. It's a normal hit, but they get in there. Overhead. Not shy with the grab. Taking stock. Changes the pace with an air-to-air. In a dire situation, they can't end the round with a punish counter. Living in the opponent's head rent-free right now. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Jumps. Sticks the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Shows a medium kick. Gutsy play with the grab. What'll happen here? Very solid tomahawk buster. Gets the counter hit for the win. They're so good at whiff punishing. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Ooh, what's this?
So it goes.
Player 2 has the life lead. Time to sit on the lead. Nothing but air for the impact. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Had the radar up and running. They can't even get sneezed on here. We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? Gets back into the corner with pressure building. Heading into the... Gets the throw out of the hooligan. Smart, aggressive, quick KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Immediate jump in. Everything up until now. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Jumps up. Throw connects and does big damage. Going in. Super art on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Scrapping it out, hits them with a stop and pop. Ooh, what a smart throw. Both fighters planning some... burnout activates. Player drops them hard. Meets them air to air. This is gonna hurt. Fights back with authority. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Closes it out. Player 2 brings it home. Let's... Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. That was a perfect round. The other player didn't get anything started. Player 2 strikes first. Can they keep the pressure on? They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 is dominating this match. Flawless round. They got him so quick.
Fight round. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. The last round. It's now or never. There's a change of target locked and scoop. Player 2 needs to switch it up if they want to take it home. Jump! Here comes the corner pressure. The drive impact doesn't work. Crowns him from above. No! This will break him. With super arts, drop that off. Reach out and hug him. You need guts to pull that off. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real...
Round 1. Fight.
We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready. Anything could happen here. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Takes a trip. Goes for the command grab. Absorbs it down to the wire. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. Starting to sweat a bit. Close them. What's next? So they break forward to pressure the opponent. A little too greedy there. Alright, goes for the super art? One combo can end this round right now. KO! Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Jumps? The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Double lariat and now? Jumps in. Decides to meet them in the air. Smart play there to go for the air-to-air. Even if it can't lead to a combo, it's low risk but effective. They gotta be careful here because a full drive gauge can erase what life they have left in a flash. Overdrive arts give moves a big power boost at the cost of using some of the drive gauge, so meter management is vital. Target locked and scoop. Player 1 has the chance to win the round if they can put their drive to good use. Looking to impress with this super finishing blow off the front KO. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins.
Round 1. Fight.
The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Both sides looking for an opening. What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
I'll take on all of you! Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Player 1 with the life lead. What's the play here? At this range, many attack KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Torbalan! Three glove! Throwing some shade! Jumps up, goes for the jump in. A quick breather. Strong coming and goes for the force anti-air. Going in, knockdown! Here comes the mix-up! Solid anti-air! Are we gonna see a comeback here? The super doesn't hit! So, what's next? Three glove! Do they gamble something here on a drive move? They back down to regroup. Uses the teleport. Oh, the throw connects. They don't have any leeway to make a mistake. Someone's gotta make a move. They both decide to ease the tension and back off. They're taking a step. The overhead denied. Who's gonna take it? That amazing never say die attitude got them the win. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Meet them air to air. Oh, the throw connects. That throw will do some good damage. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. Both fighters will have to decide whether they want to go with an all-out offense powered by their drive or play it safe and conservative. Screw pile driver! There's no escape! Just go! No! Critical art now?
Meaningless efforts!
Trips them with a critical art! Such a smart play to go for in this situation. Fighting back against the odds and giving them a chance to win this. Where's this going? Uses the teleport. Only a little bit of drive and life left. Oh my god, block super! The super's blocked! Oh, come on, kid, why would you use the super? Down to the final hit. Who's gonna take it? Are you kidding me? Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. All right. Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have into their game plan? Looking for a way to incorporate their drive. Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. Gets out of the corner. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Holds out with the block. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. The fight continues in the middle of the stage. Checks them with the projectile. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Gets the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Holds out with the block. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. So they break forward to goes for the super art. This Dragon Lash Flame could be big. Each hit is so important here. Both fighters are weighing their options and looking for an opening. 20 seconds left. What are they both plotting? Little time left. What's the play here? This is a prime opportunity to end things. Target locked and scoop. No escaping that. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Who's going to start things off? Got their eye on the air. Consistent anti-air is huge because shutting down the air game will let you dictate the... They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Round 2. Fight.
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. They push their way out of the corner. Life leaders burns out. Hip crashes out the cage right there. Come on now, let me hear you say it. Sit down. Player 1 flatlines them. Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Round one. Fight.
Refuses their drive gauge! Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on? Player 1 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. If the drive gauge is completely empty, the player will enter burnout and won't be able to use drive for a period of time, so it's vital to not let that happen. Player 1 has them legit shook in the corner. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Buy some time by driving them into the corner, and now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Uses the parry. Hold your breath. They can open up this round big by converting this punish counter. Tatsu's out of the quick dash, looking to plant him with a pile driver. They need to rely on their instincts here. Player 1 will have to fight back here without any KO! Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Who's going to start things off? Parries the attack. Mistimed the perfect parry, but is still safe. This fight is just underway. What kind of big opening ready to be taken advantage of after that parry? Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Knockdown and manages to put that away. Sends a clear message with that counter. Big throws. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Player 2 has the chance to win the round if they can put their drive to good use. Both fighters planning something? Oh my god, what a throw tech! Hanging on for dear life. A parry? Closes it with a classic corner throw. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Medium kick. Throws him. That throw will do some good damage. Both screw power driver. There's no escape. Dangerous range here. A jump? That's gonna leave him rattled. Oh, they got him! Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for him.
Round one. Fight.
The first round, all the throw connects. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Still slugging it out here. Sticks the combo. Overhead. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. The jump-in is denied. How's this? Hits him with a stop and block. Tatsu's out of the quick dash. Grabs and throws him away. A quick breather. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Barely blocks the jump-in. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Jumps in. Just goes for it at this range. The super doesn't hit. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Jumps. Genius read. Goes for the jump in. Their spacing is so throws them. What'll happen here? Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Barely nice counter. Player 2 is not in a good place health-wise. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna impact finish? It was more than enough. Player 1 took no time to finish that fight.
Round one. Fight.
We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready. Denies the attack, and a parry here puts drive gauge in the bank, which really could help later in the round. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner, and now they can create some big chances to do damage here. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player 1 brings out the super art. Well aware of the life and meters. Really good decision making. Player 1 takes up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Reacts to the throw. The jump in is denied. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but they're still target locked and scoop. Creates an opening with the low heavy. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Denies the jump in. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Backs away. Not about that BFF life right now. Uses the gauge for a super art. The Dragon Lash Flame giving them a side switch on top of the damage. Jump! Chin right kick for a mix-up. Escapes the corner. Jumps? Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? Are we going to see a comeback here? Let's get it. Jumps up. Big time whip. Throws him. Oh, here we go. Player 1 is in a very good spot now. Target combo into. Either fighter could use drive now. Somehow manages to block the jump in. Medium kick. What are they gonna do? Keeps him out. That was the highest if I've ever seen it. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match. We're here in the... Get out of that jam with a perfect parry. Quick dashing. Still very early in the round. Keeping track of the opponent's movements. Waiting for a good opening. Uncomfortable space here. Can they quickly hold your breath? Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Projectile to try and change the situation. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Oh, with the throw. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. They saw a path and they took it. Player 2 takes up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Leaves them. Target locked and scoop. Shorty, you can? What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Both fighters planning something? The life remaining tells us we're halfway through this match. What'll happen here? Barry! Medium kick hit. Anti-air in the clutch! Looking for a hole. Let's get it! Jumps in! So, what's next? Are we gonna see a comeback here? Okay, nobody blink. Oh, could be the start of something. Somehow manages to block the jump in. Odds for the critical art. Come on now, let me hear you say it. Shinryu! Repa! Is willing to risk it for the overdrive. The drive gauge is screaming for more attention. What now? Gets into perfect fireball range. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Big time whip! Flatline zone. Player 2.
Here comes a new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Ready?
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Well-timed command throw there. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Picture perfect punish counter. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be hold your breath? They can open up this round big by converting this punish counter. That slight doubt is all it took. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Reads them. Looking to plant them with a pile driver. What a reaction to go air to air. Smart play with the throw. Get out of that jam with a perfect parry. Oh, what's this? This is gonna be bad news. Russian suplex. And that's gonna be it's too much. Player 2 took no time to finish that fight. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Absorbs the attack and fires back. Whoa, hold on. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Knockdown. Reads them. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Solid blocking. So Input goes for the super art? Did this super art connect? That slight doubt is all it took. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Not shy with the grab. Target locked and scooped. Which way you gonna block? Brushes that off and keeps going. Anti-air looking to plant him with a pile driver. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Jumps in and eats it. And they plot twist. What'll happen here? A jump in? Impact squat. What a read with that anti-air. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Impact's a no-go. Okay, they trade hits. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Knockdown. Low kicks are a no-go. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Takes a trip. The jump in catches them. KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? That drive impact doesn't get through. Forcefully closes the gap. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Target locked and scoop. Flawless round. They got him so quick. Player 2 took no time to finish that fight.